When it comes to unforgettable Coronation Street moments, few scenes have etched themselves into the minds of viewers, quite like the 2004 brawl between Gail Platt, Helen Worth, and Eileen Grimshaw, Sue Cleaver. Now, as Gail prepares to bid farewell to Weatherfield after an astonishing 50 years on the cobbles, fans are in for a nostalgic treat as the ITV soap revisits the iconic feud between the two frenemies. Helen Worth announced her departure earlier this year, confirming that her final scenes would air before the end of 2024. With Gail's exit storyline ramping up, the show promises an emotional, dramatic, and humorous send-off for the beloved character, complete with a rekindling of her rivalry with Eileen. In scenes set to air next week, Gail gathers her family to share some life-changing news alongside her fiancé, Jess Chadwick, John Thompson. While details of their announcement remain under wraps, it is certain to stir up drama in true Platt fashion. The revelation leaves her loved ones reeling and sets the stage for a series of events that will bring both heartache and hilarity in Gail's final weeks. As tensions simmer, Gail attempts to unite her family for a night of camaraderie at the Rovers' return. The gathering includes her mother, Audrey Roberts, Sue Nichols, daughter Sarah Platt, Tana O'Brien, granddaughter Bethany Platt, Lucy Fallon, and daughter-in-law Shauna Platt, Julia Golding. In a gesture of goodwill, or perhaps sheer optimism, Gail extends an olive branch to her longtime nemesis, Eileen, inviting her to join the festivities. What begins as an attempt at reconciliation quickly takes a turn for the worse. With Gail and Eileen seated at the same table, it doesn't take long for sparks to fly. During a pub quiz organized by the Rovers, Eileen seizes every opportunity to poke fun at Gail, using her trademark sharp wit to deliver pointed jabs. Gail, determined to keep the peace for her family's sake, tries to brush off Eileen's comments, but her patience is tested as the evening progresses. The tension between the two women threatens to boil over, reminiscent of their earlier clashes that captivated viewers nearly 2 decades ago. The rivalry between Gail and Eileen has been a cornerstone of Coronation Street drama for years, rooted in their conflicting personalities and fiery tempers. Their infamous street brawl in 2004, sparked by tensions over their respective families, became one of the soap's most talked-about moments. Over the years, the two women have shared moments of begrudging camaraderie, but their feud always seemed to simmer beneath the surface, ready to ignite at the slightest provocation. Revisiting this dynamic in Gail's final storyline is a nod to the rich history of the characters and the enduring appeal of their love-hate relationship. As Gail navigates her final days on the cobbles, the renewed feud with Eileen adds a layer of tension to her farewell. However, fans can also expect moments of reflection and heartwarming goodbyes. With Jess by her side, Gail is poised to start a new chapter away from Weatherfield, leaving behind a legacy that spans 5 decades. The storyline also offers an opportunity to showcase the evolution of Gail's relationships with her family and friends. Her bond with Audrey remains one of the most enduring partnerships on the soap, and their scenes together in the lead-up to Gail's exit are expected to tug at viewers' heartstrings. Meanwhile, Gail's interactions with Sarah, Bethany, and Shauna highlight her role as the matriarch of the Platt family, a position she has held through countless trials and tribulations. With her departure imminent, the question remains, will Gail and Eileen finally put their animosity to rest, or will their rivalry overshadow Gail's farewell? While fans are eager to see how their storyline unfolds, there's no denying the chemistry between Helen Worth and Sue Cleaver, whose on-screen dynamic has brought humor and tension to the soap for years. In interviews, both actresses have expressed their delight at revisiting the feud, with Helen noting that the scenes are a fitting way to honor the history of the characters as she prepares to say goodbye to the show that has defined her career. As Gail Platt's exit storyline reaches its crescendo, Coronation Street is pulling out all the stops to give the beloved character a send-off worthy of her legacy. From family drama and unexpected revelations to nostalgic callbacks and unresolved rivalries, Gail's final weeks promise to be a roller coaster of emotions. For fans who have followed her journey from the very beginning, Gail's departure marks the end of an era. However, her impact on Weatherfield and on the hearts of viewers will undoubtedly endure.